Hi there, Dr. Gary here on the road. We sell dental practices nationwide. We are dental practice brokers. I was a dentist for 25 years, now doing the dental practice brokerage for 15. Today's topic is dentist attacked by bees. A lesson learned. We'll get into that in a minute. As you know, we now have 10 employees, including 2 CPA accountants. We have 25 states we're involved with, and we're working every day except Christmas and Easter. So feel free to call us anytime. The phones are answered from 8:30 a.m. till 8:30 p.m. on every day. East Coast time, that is. So give us a ring. You want some free advice, happy to talk to you. Now, everything you're about to hear is for entertainment purposes, not legal advice. Those of you that have large practices over $1 million, remember you may be a good candidate for a DSO sale. And we've done many of those. We work with about 150 of them, around 140 of them around the country. And we're not employed by them, but we do refer to them. We think it's a good opportunity for the doctor. Doctors has over $1 million practice, 5 operatories or more, and willing to stay on 3 to 5 years. Could be a good opportunity for you since they'll pay more than anyone else. And often they will pay our commission, so generally there's no commission to you as the buyer. And then also, anybody who sells a dental office through us that closes for over $1 million, that closes for over $1 million, we will reimburse your legal fees upon successful closing, based on some minor criteria like choosing a qualified dental attorney. All right, so let's get into what happened here. So I am like into time management. I don't spend any time gardening or in the house. I mean, I'm fortunate to have a larger home, but I don't spend any time on that. I don't want to do anything outdoors when it comes to gardening and repairs in the houses with ladders, tools, power tools. I have all that stuff, but I have a couple handymen that work for me. Let them do it, but I don't do it. Your time is too valuable. It's way too valuable. If you have extra time to cut your lawn, then I would suggest you spend it with your children. If there's no one else in the house, then you could focus on your business. Remember, most people spend hardly enough time on marketing and advertising. You need that. We have our own marketing department in our office. So it's an ongoing thing that time is very important. So anyway, this dentist is out there gardening, and he has one of these, on the small lawnmower, and all of a sudden hits a bee swarm somewhere around an old stump, and it goes flying. He gets stung several times, almost had to go to the hospital because you can go into anaphylactic shock from one bee sting. This was multiple bee stings. But he was okay. The closing of the office, the sale had to be postponed because he almost had to be in the hospital. It just goes to show you, this is the message I try to get across, the lesson to be learned when it comes to your health. And I know you've heard this time and time again, but what am I supposed to do? Not tell you? This guy, had he gone into anaphylactic shock because all those bee stings, forget it. He would have been a goner, quite possibly. And that could happen. That could happen to you. Unexpected. It's another reason to sell while you're on top. You don't even have to be on top. If you're somewhat close to retirement, just somewhat close, you can make the money elsewhere. It's a small risk you'll take. I realize that, but if you just do that, I think it'll work out fantastic for you. Have things delegated. Try to stay away from anything dangerous around the house or gardening, or anything. Just let somebody else do it. Your time is too valuable, is my message. The lesson to be learned is it could happen to you. Most dentists figure it could not happen to them. They don't even want to hear it. Most dentists, when I talk about disability or whatever, and I talk about the sequel that I go through now of dentists that have gotten disabled, have to rush around and find a buyer. We don't always get the right price. And, sometimes there's challenges to it. So if you avoid those things, working around the house, using power tools and so forth, I know you love it, but there's some other things you could do that you love too. Just focus on that. Do not get hurt. So anyway, this doctor almost made it to the hospital, almost had to go to the hospital because of anaphylactic reaction to the bee stings. Destroyed the closing. The closing got put off because he was like not with it. And we were coming within 3 weeks of the closing. So he just psychologically all of a sudden had to pause things a little bit. He should have maybe gone to the hospital. I don't know. Didn't go, but still, what I'm trying to get through to you is things happen. They happen instantaneously. Crisis. No matter how long you've been living, no matter how long your parents have lived, and they have no problems, your brother has no problems, and everything should work out fine. All of a sudden, you have the situation that they're talking about, and bingo, you wind up at the hospital. You want to avoid that where you can, but the bigger picture is the unexpected. This guy never figured he'd be infected by bees. It was this beautiful Saturday afternoon on the East Coast. He never dreamed that bees would be attacking him. And that's the same with your practice. You got to be prepared. You can't work on emergency management. It has to be prepared well ahead of time. All right, that's about it, team. Glad you like listening to this. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.